everyone, this is Velshin with another video of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC. And we continue our journey after fighting Detlef the vampire and get saved by Regis, another vampire friend of Geralt of Rivia. So yeah, and now we got a message from Yennefer about a certain strange cemetery. So yeah, this is optional quest, but yeah, let's do this. Why not?
Good. I see.
One false move and you will regret it.
Okay, I'm close. Let's do this. I will do these optional quests later on. First, let's continue here. Yeah.
Stock send the whip await those running riot. Our country values peace and quiet.
Huh? Okay. Have to search for the grave. Aha, this one.
An elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn.
Ancient
Professor's
language.
journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else.
Yeah.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search.
Ah, footsteps.
Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, right? Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead.
Women? Could be.
Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Dolnevde. What is that? Where is this location? Dolnevde. Okay. I have no idea. Where is it, to be honest? Such a beautiful soundtrack. The Land of Toussaint is awesome, to be honest. Such a beautiful DLC. But yeah, now I have to find the Dolnevde area. What kind of language is that? I have no idea, to be honest. Check the location, okay, on the map universe sent. Okay. I see. This one. Is it? Aha. Okay.
Site marked on the map's all wet now.
Aha.
A tour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay. That's good. That's progress. Is it here? Aha. Such a far away. Okay, I will need my roach. Let's do this, shall we?
Come on.
I really like the soundtrack.
Ugly bastard.
I don't have time for mindless fights or pointless fights. Yeah. Okay, this is the location. I'm close. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Let's go for the entrance, shall we? Have to be careful not to drown. That's good. Now. What's that? Okay. Is there anything interesting here? Huh. Okay. Nothing here. Search for the entrance of... Okay. Yeah. Let's go here. Such a interesting ruins. Ah. Some kind of portal? What the hell? Damn. Portal underneath the water. I see. Okay, let's save the game. This looks interesting.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
Oh yes. Time to search the walls.
Implanted spikes.
Okay.
Sense of humor someone's got.
Trap. Interesting. Okay, ouch. Damn. Okay. Alright, this is bad. Yeah. Holy hell. Okay, how can I... Aha, easily. Okay. Save the game then, shall we? Here. What do we have here?
Light can.
Bastard. Not bad. Yes, that's good. What do we have here? Ah. Interesting. Ah. Nice. Okay. What do we have here? Oh. Professor, okay. Diary. Let's read it. Since certain suspicious individuals have begun hanging around outside of my laboratory, I have been forced to implement additional security measures. I see. So these kind of traps that we saw was his doing, the spikes and stuff. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I just do this.
How you like that silver?
Strange ones. Okay.
Of course. Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them.
Yeah, but how? Where? Ah, this one. Is it? This reminds me of Dark Souls. Especially Dark Souls 2. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay. 2 more to go. Or 3. Not sure. Okay, here. Now, where is the last one? Or one more to go, but yeah, where is it? Is it down here? Can I do this? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Yeah, let's do this, shall we? GG! So this is why I saved the game, you know? Because I knew I will fall. I'll do like experimenting and stuff, so yeah. Okay. Alright, I have to press one more button. Yeah, let's do this again, shall we?
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Okay. What's that? Okay, how can I go down? Ah, Okay, this one. So this is the last one. Yes, this is the last one. Boom. GG.
Ah, did it.
Puzzle solved. That's awesome.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design.
I agree.
Around. Gargoyles sure don't look willing to help.
Intruder! You are not welcome here.
We'll see about that.
As much.
Okay. Okay. Aha. Okay.
Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
Yeah, Geralt of Rivia hates portals, so. Okay.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Okay.
Damn it. Back where I started.
So I have to choose the right one. The correct one. Is it? Okay. I guess this is the right one. Oh, damn, this is bad.
Right. How to find the next portal.
GG.
Damn it. Wrong again. Could be some clue around here.
Okay. The first is the right one.
Alright. How to find the next portal. Damn it. Back where I started.
There has to be some clue, yeah. I can't keep like guessing. Guessing is bad, so. See this corpse. Maybe it has some hint. Nothing, just gold. Okay. Maybe the statue is facing the right. Like, yeah. Maybe. Like the statue location is facing the correct portal, maybe? Something like that? Maybe, let's see. No.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Yeah, I'm wrong, so.
Alright. How to find the next. Right. How to find the next portal.
Okay. Maybe the right side of it. Maybe. GG.
Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
Yeah. Figured out. So, yes.
Right. How to find the next portal. Damn it. Back where I started.
Okay.
Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe? Right. How to find the How to find the next portal.
I see. Okay. Location is here. Yeah. Yeah, I have to... The statue is telling me where to go, actually, so... Yep, it is there. I know. This one. Up there. Yeah, this one up there is the correct one. You will see. I knew it. It's all depend on the statue.
Now to find the next portal.
Now. Ouch. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the statue faces where? Here. Yeah. Okay. Damn. So this is actually the correct one, but yeah. Yeah, maybe the face of the tiger. Yeah, I guess, maybe. GG.
Damn it, back where I started.
Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. Now, let's see.
Right, now to find the next portal.
Okay, this face here. I guess this one, maybe. Yep. Yay, GG.
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
Save the game, shall we? Let's search the... Yeah. What's that?
Just need to pick an entry.
What we have here? Strange lab indeed.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations.
Witcher
If the
mutations.
gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
I see, so he's planning to reverse the effect
So,
mutation of
Professor
the
wasn't
Witcher.
wanted to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
Interesting. So, even Geralt is interested in, yeah, turning to human again. There's no
Crystal
crystal.
for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Yeah, let's look around, shall we?
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
Interesting. This is the last entry.
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice.
So he failed.
All for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
Poor soul.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects.
Yep.
Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure.
Yeah, deepen the transformation. That means stronger Witcher.
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
I see. Okay. Where is that?
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Now.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Okay. Is that a crystal? Ah, okay.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Okay. What do we have here?
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Bastard. Okay. Okay.
Sorry. Need your eggs.
Okay. Where are the eggs? Shall guess it's here.
Time to end this.
Die. Okay. Are these the eggs? Uh-huh. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we have to put the eggs here. Right? Yeah. Interesting. We go inside? Alright.
Intriguing as machinery goes. Gear. How do I start to drop my armor? Leave my weapons.
Okay, so basically you have to get naked. Right? Okay.
No point going in wearing full gear.
Even the crossbow. Okay. Okay.
Gotta drop my armor. Leave my weapons.
Now.
Dexter's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Now, time to find out.
Will he be still human though? I mean, not human, I mean, not a monster, you know? Not bad. We have unlocked the mutation system. Okay. Let us wear our gears first. No. Okay. Come on, I don't need to know that. Okay. Nice. I see. Basically, open up some kind of talent tree to make things more interesting and stronger. Okay, but I need the... let's go. Yeah, I need one more of these red mutation. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome, to be honest. Let's leave. Time to leave. Alright, time to meet Regis at the cemetery. You know, the interesting thing about this whole laboratory coastline is actually optional. You don't even need to do it. Just a bonus to make you stronger, you know? So, that's actually very good. Alright, let's meet Regis. Now this guy is strong. Higher level than me, so no need to. Let's go for the cemetery, shall we?
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Well, he's a vampire, so...
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Yeah. Let's find another way into the crypt, shall we? Ah, cave. Cave entrance? Or is it grave entrance? Ah. Okay.
Wars. Fiddles of plenty around here.
What now?
Some stench.
What's this sound? Is Regis here? Yeah. He's here, so... There you are.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Yeah.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Yeah.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Regis was once a human, actually.
Vampires can evade detection
He
by
was
their senses,
Geralt,
and no
friend,
divination magic
but he
works
died.
like that. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the rings seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
He's a vampire after all. He couldn't resist, or he did resist it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
So yeah, as I said, Regis was once a human who died fighting a mage or some kind. The story is actually in the novel, so it's not in the game. Not even Witcher 1, you know. Basically, Witcher 1 takes place after the last book.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Nice idea.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay. So that method is not safe.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
I see.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. The spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with the kobold's eyes, but the Creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Okay. Do we have to gather these stuff? The hand. Still alive. Raven. Delivering some kind of message, I guess.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Why not?
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
First, yeah, this one.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Yes.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity's a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded?
Interesting question.
No. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Interesting conversation.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
Yes.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes,
Yeah.
humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is
It was against the wild
plain
hunt.
easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack.
He
If
lost
a
his
member of
memory
our
during
race
the
killed
first
one of
game
us,
and the
we can be
second
reborn
game.
with a living higher vampire
I think
help.
at the end of the second game he regained his
However, if one of our
memory.
own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
I see. So no one can kill a vampire but a vampire. Only a vampire can kill a vampire permanently. I see.
Alright, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always.
The answer is yes.
I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
I agree.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Really interesting conversation. I like it. There it is. The raven is back.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Trial of the Grasses is the trial to transform a human to a witcher. So yeah, They all witchers do that in the Karamor, the fortress of the witchers.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons? What the
Spare
hell?
me the skeptical smile. I'm the bearer of this news. But perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder, or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Okay.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Who knows?
Professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay. Let's save the game. Is it? Okay, this is it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next part. Thank you.